In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NFL games happening on November 17, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NFL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start: if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Seattle Seahawks versus San Francisco 49ers. In Week 11 of the NFL season, 2 National Football Conference West rivals are set to clash on the football field in the picturesque city of San Francisco. The Seattle Seahawks are hitting the road as they travel to take on the San Francisco 49ers on Sunday afternoon. Seattle comes into this game after a week off, having suffered a tough 26-20 overtime loss to the Los Angeles Rams in their previous outing on November 3rd. That defeat came on their home turf, and they were unable to cover the spread as a 1-point underdog. Meanwhile, the San Francisco 49ers are coming off a 23-20 road win against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers last Sunday. However, they, too, failed to cover the spread as a 6.5-point favorite in that matchup. Historically, the Seahawks hold a 30-23 advantage in the all-time regular season series between these two teams, although the 49ers have dominated the recent meetings, winning the last 5 matchups. This includes a 36-24 victory on the road in the first meeting of the season on October 10th, where San Francisco covered the spread as a 3.5-point favorite. A few weeks ago, San Francisco defeated Seattle in their own stadium, and their offensive performance has only improved since then, especially with the addition of star running back Christian McCaffrey. With McCaffrey in the fold, the 49ers offense is starting to resemble the powerhouse unit they were last season, putting themselves in better scoring positions with each passing game. On the defensive side of the ball, the 49ers have been making key stops when needed, which has been a significant factor in their success. San Francisco has won 3 of their last 4 games, a testament to the solid all-around football they've been playing. On the other hand, the Seahawks have been struggling, having lost 5 of their last 6 games. Their problems stem from an overabundance of penalties and turnovers, which have hindered their ability to stay competitive. Seattle is likely to commit a couple of turnovers in this game, which will give the 49ers good field position to capitalize on. At home, San Francisco holds a 3-2 record against the spread, while Seattle has struggled as an underdog, posting a disappointing 1-4 record against the spread in such situations. Despite their win last week against Tampa Bay, the 49ers didn't look like their usual dominant selves. Tampa Bay managed to hold San Francisco to fewer than 30 points for the first time in a month. However, if we're being honest, the Seahawks appear to be a team in disarray. And sometimes, certain teams just have another team's number. It's starting to look like the 49ers have Seattle's number in this matchup, and I believe that trend will continue. As a result, the San Francisco 49ers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Looking at the over-under for this matchup, Seattle has posted an overall record of 5-4 with the over in their games this season. On the road, the Seahawks have gone over the total in 2 out of their 3 games so far. They hit the over in their win over New England and their loss to Detroit, while staying under the total in their victory over Atlanta on October 20th. San Francisco, similarly, has a 5-4 record with the over in their games this season. The 49ers have gone over the total in 3 of their 5 home games this year, including wins over the Jets, Patriots, and Cowboys. However, they stayed under the total in losses to the Cardinals and Chiefs. Looking at recent history between these 2 teams, the over has hit in 3 out of the last 4 meetings, including a high-scoring 60-point total in their first meeting this season. The over has been profitable in 2 of the 3 road games Seattle has played this season, and both the Seahawks and the 49ers feature 2 of the best passing attacks in the NFL. This tends to lead to big plays and clock stoppages, which means more opportunities for points to be scored. Both teams rank in the top half of scoring offenses, which bodes well for the possibility of hitting the over in this game. Additionally, the over is 3-2 when the 49ers have played at home this year, further supporting the notion that this could be another high-scoring affair. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Kansas City Chiefs versus Buffalo Bills. This could very well be the game that ultimately determines the top seed in the American Football Conference. Highmark Stadium will be the venue for this thrilling matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills. These two teams have built a storied rivalry in recent years. Back in January, Kansas City knocked Buffalo out of the playoffs for the third time in this decade. However, the Bills have had the upper hand in the regular season, winning the last 3 matchups, including their victory in December. With the stakes higher than ever, the question is, what will unfold in this latest chapter of their rivalry? One of the most highly anticipated games of the 2024 NFL season will take place on Sunday in Buffalo, where the Bills will square off against the Chiefs in a matchup between two very familiar adversaries. Kansas City comes into this game riding high after securing yet another thrilling victory over the Denver Broncos last week. In that game, the Chiefs blocked a potential game-winning field goal attempt from Denver as time expired, securing yet another miracle win. Meanwhile, the Bills have been on an impressive 5-game win streak, dominating their opponents with an average margin of victory of over 12 points. At this point, it's clear that Buffalo poses the biggest challenge to Andy Reid's team as they pursue an unprecedented 3rd consecutive Super Bowl championship. While much has been made about Patrick Mahomes' ability to perform as an underdog, it's still remarkable to highlight just how effective he has been in that role. Throughout his career, Mahomes has an outstanding 12-1 record against the spread when listed as an underdog, and he boasts a solid 11-3 straight-up record in those situations. In fact, Mahomes has gone 25-10 straight up and 26-8-1 against the spread when listed as an underdog or when favored by 3 points or fewer. This is only the 4th time in Super Bowl history that a team with a 9-0 record is considered an underdog, making this a rare and unique scenario. While I had circled this game during the offseason as one where Buffalo would have the edge at home, I'm hesitant to go that road considering what the Bills might be missing on the field. Yes, Kansas City's current run of success may seem unsustainable by any measure. After all, this is a team that has won 9 consecutive games in which they were trailing by at least 7 points. Similar to last season, the Chiefs' offense has relied heavily on late-game heroics and clutch plays on 3rd and 4th downs from Mahomes. While betting against Kansas City's incredible streak of good fortune seems like the logical move in this game, betting against Mahomes' late-game magic is a losing proposition over time, as many professional bettors learned the hard way in the playoffs last season. Josh Allen continues to play at an elite level, showcasing why he is considered one of the best quarterbacks in the league. However, the Bills are facing some significant challenges, particularly in terms of injuries that have impacted their receiving core. Rookie wide receiver Keon Coleman has already been ruled out for the game, and both Amari Cooper and Dalton Kincaid are questionable, with the likelihood that neither will play on Sunday. With a depleted receiving group, we can expect offensive coordinator Joe Brady to lean heavily on the running game, especially on early downs. This should give Kansas City's defense an advantage, as the Chiefs are one of the league's top 5 teams in DVOA against the run. On top of the injuries to the Bills' offensive personnel, Buffalo also faces a significant coaching disadvantage in this matchup. Head coach Sean McDermott has consistently struggled to make the right in-game decisions during tight situations, a trend that has cost the Bills in critical moments over the past few seasons. Given all these factors, this game has all the ingredients for another nail-biting contest between these two teams. That said, the Kansas City Chiefs to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Both teams are known for their stout defenses. Kansas City, in particular, excels at limiting red zone scoring, often forcing opponents to settle for field goals instead of touchdowns. While the Bills' defense has been hit hard by injuries, they have still managed to be effective in halting drives and preventing big plays. Additionally, both teams are highly skilled at forcing turnovers, which disrupts scoring opportunities and helps extend time-consuming drives. Kansas City's offense tends to operate in a methodical fashion, focusing on short, consistent gains and controlling the clock, which further suggests that this game could be a low-scoring affair. For this reason, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Cincinnati Bengals versus Los Angeles Chargers. The Cincinnati Bengals have had a challenging start to the 2024 season, with early struggles that left them in a difficult position. However, they have managed to make significant improvements as the season has progressed. If they are to have any hope of making a deep run in the NFL playoffs, they will need to continue their upward trajectory and elevate their level of play, especially in the final stretch of the regular season. This Sunday night, the Bengals will face off against the Los Angeles Chargers, a team that is finally finally starting to realize its full potential under head coach Jim Harbaugh. With a strong sense of momentum building behind them, the Chargers are poised to make this the year they break through and make a deep playoff run of their own. The Chargers enter this matchup riding a 3-game winning streak, during which they have scored an impressive 26, 27, and 27 points, respectively. Their offense has been clicking, and it's been supported by the best defense in the NFL this season. As long as the offense continues to put up 24 or more points per game, the Chargers will be a tough opponent to beat. On the other hand, the Bengals have lost 2 of their last 3 games, and their defense has struggled, allowing 35, 24, and 37 points in those defeats. Cincinnati's defense has been especially strong against the run, which could play a crucial role in slowing down the Chargers' run-heavy offense. If the Bengals can force the Chargers into obvious passing situations, they may be able to get key stops. This matchup seems to favor the Bengals' defense, which has been shaky at times but may have the tools to neutralize the Chargers' ground game. Offensively, Cincinnati has done well to limit sacks and turnovers, allowing their offense to stay on track. They've also managed to run the ball effectively enough to keep defenses honest, which is crucial in maintaining a balanced attack. Quarterback Joe Burrow has been playing at an elite level all season, consistently delivering big plays and finding success through the air. The Chargers are coming into this game playing more consistent football overall. They have the added advantage of playing at home and boast the NFL's top-ranked scoring defense. Meanwhile, the Bengals have continued to struggle with closing out games, and their defense has often been a weak point, letting them down in crucial moments. Despite these challenges, Cincinnati's offense has been clicking recently, which gives them hope against any opponent. The Bengals pulled off an impressive upset over the Ravens on the road earlier this season, showing that they can be dangerous when they're firing on all cylinders. Additionally, 3 of Cincinnati's 4 wins have come away from home this year, and they've had extra time to prepare for this game. As a result, the Cincinnati Bengals to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. The Bengals are poised to be the first team to score more than 20 points against the Chargers in recent weeks. Cincinnati's offense currently ranks 6th in the league in scoring, and they should find success against a Chargers defense that is tough but not invulnerable. This could be one of the few games where the Bengals manage to exploit some holes in the Chargers defense, particularly on the ground. As long as Cincinnati avoids sacks and turnovers, they will be able to generate big plays in the passing game and find the end zone. On the flip side, the Chargers are likely to score plenty of points against a Bengals defense that has struggled to generate turnovers and sacks. Los Angeles has put up 25 or more points in 3 consecutive games, and their passing game has been highly efficient. The Bengals secondary has been prone to lapses, making it easier for quarterbacks to find open receivers and drive down the field. Given the offensive firepower on both sides, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.